The cuffs snapped shut around his wrists. The cop smirked. "You're done, old man." But then, the ground started to shake. Engines roared outside the precinct. Through the glass doors, headlights flared, for military Humvees rolling in formation. And from them stepped men with matching tattoos, standing tall in silent rage. That's when Officer Grant realized he hadn't arrested nobody. He just put a Marine Staff Sergeant in cuffs, and his brothers were coming. His name was Staff Sergeant Kyle Briggs, decorated Marine, 12 years in service, 3 deployments, now retired, trying to live quiet in a small town where the loudest thing should have been the wind through the pines. That changed the night he stopped for gas on Highway 14. A patrol car was parked nearby. 2 young officers inside, one rookie, one hothead. Briggs nodded respectfully as he walked by. But respect isn't always returned. License and registration. Grant barked before Kyle even turned his key. No reason, no courtesy, just authority flexed for the sake of it. Grant said Kyle's tail light was cracked. It wasn't. Then he said Kyle looked nervous. Kyle smiled. "Just tired, sir. Long day. Wrong move." The calm tone triggered Grant's ego. "Step out of the vehicle," he barked. Kyle complied, hands visible. He dealt with worse war zones, not egos. But when Grant shoved him against the truck, the old instinct stirred. "Officer," Kyle said quietly, "you need to take a step back." Grant laughed. "Or what, soldier boy? You gonna fight me?" Rookie Officer Simmons shifted uncomfortably. He saw something in Kyle's eyes, that stillness. The kind that only comes from someone who's seen real violence and learned to control it. Grant didn't. He reached for his cuffs. "You're resisting." Click, click. That sound echoed like gunfire. Grant grinned. "You can call your buddies now. Ain't no one saving you tonight." Kyle didn't argue. He just said one line, calm as winter steel. "Officer, you have no idea what you just did." Inside the precinct, they booked him for refusal to comply. No charges, no reason, just humiliation. But outside things were moving, because Kyle's phone, the one Grant had tossed on the counter, had already sent an automatic alert, a coded ping to an old group chat labeled Echo Unit. 12 men, retired Marines, brothers, all living within 50 miles. And when they saw that code, they didn't text back. They mobilized. The first to arrive was Captain Reyes, their old CO. He marched into the precinct with quiet authority, medals gleaming faintly beneath his jacket. "Officer," he said evenly, "you've made a mistake. Release Staff Sergeant Briggs. Now." Grant scoffed. "And who the hell are you?" Reyes stepped forward, slow, deliberate, his commanding officer, and the man who trained half of your department during active shooter drills. Before Grant could react, the lobby filled. More men in uniform jackets, calm but immovable. Simmons whispered, "Sir, these are the Marines." Grant's face went pale. Reyes spoke again. "You want to escalate this? Or you want to call your chief?" Moments later, the chief himself walked in, still buttoning his coat. He took one look at the room, the Marine standing shoulder to shoulder, and knew exactly what happened. "Grant, release him," he ordered flatly. Grant sputtered. "But sir," I said, "release him." The cuffs clicked open. Kyle rubbed his wrists, looked at Grant, and said quietly, "In the Corps, we learned something you missed. Power means nothing without discipline." Then he turned and walked out, his brothers falling in step behind him. That night, the chief issued a public apology. Grant, suspended pending review. And Kyle, he went home to his quiet cabin, poured a cup of coffee, and sat by the window as dawn rose. Sometimes justice doesn't come with handcuffs. It comes with honor walking back through your door. Have you ever seen someone abuse power and get humbled fast? Drop your story in the comments. And if you love seeing real-life karma hit hard, hit that like button, because this isn't just storytelling. This is Trace Light Stories, where truth hits back.